Hey guys, welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, here playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Rush from the Ashes, yeah. After... I think we were about to wrap this up, actually. So let me take my time and read it, since this is probably a really short episode. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared. Sir, your phone call caused an incident in the evidence room. Hey, that's not bad though. It helped me a lot, that's for sure. I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. But Lana, you've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow. Tomorrow's trial, there's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. I've got to get to the bottom of everything. Oh my gosh, is it this short? Crap, man, I could have just included it to the last one. How embarrassing is that, like part 102, 103. Detective Goodman's real murderer. And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago. To be continued. You know, F it, I'm gonna play a bit into it. I'm not gonna leave off cliffhanger. Save it, yeah. We're gonna go straight into this case. Guns blazing. I don't care. It's time to fight the power. February 25th, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. This is defendant lobby, alright, but there's no defendant. I've been trying to reach Lana all morning. Where could she be? And where's Emma, for that matter? It's almost same as if something's been happening behind the scenes. Oh, something's been happening behind the scenes? Edgeworth, knowing you, you've already figured out who the owner of the 7777 ID number is. Well, I have a pretty strong hunch. Looks like I'm not the only one who's figured out. You know, the only reason this trial didn't reach a verdict yesterday is because there was still room for doubt on this ID record. If that number does belong to whom you suspect, then no doubt will remain. After all, he hasn't been officially charged with anything. True, not yet. In any event, once all doubt has been removed from that list, I can call for a ruling on the defendant. 5 minutes after the trial starts, Lana will be found guilty. But she didn't do it. I figured you'd say as much. That's why I came here, to hear what you have to say. This is the first time he's ever done something like this. Lana's hiding something, and the only way we'll ever know the truth is to draw out of her. The truth? Everything goes back to the SL9 incident. Don't be stupid. Today's the last day of the trial. We don't have time to reminisce about the past. That depends on you. If she's found guilty, you'll lose your only chance to find out what really happened. I'll think about it. See you in court, right? Oof, oof, oof. Are we working together? This is gonna be crazy. Prosecutor, defendant. Is it defendant? No, defendant is Lana. I'm the defense attorney. Defense attorney. Against Gant. Let's do this. The chief of police commissions or whatever it's called. Wow, this is exciting. If I'm ever going to find out what Chief Gant has on her, it's now. February 25th, 10 o'clock a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 9. Oof, we've been together a lot, courtroom number 9. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Skye. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Normally, this is when the prosecution puts forth its opening statement. But before that, the police chief has a proposal to make. Chief Gant? This guy, hiding behind his fake smile. Morning, folks! How's everyone doing? Hey, Udgy, been back to the pool yet? No, I've been drowning enough as it is in my work. Oh, that's a good one. Don't think I can top that. If you don't mind me asking, Chief, exactly what is this proposal of yours? Lana, that is to say, the defendant, has asked me if she could speak directly to the court. She wants to do what? Having heard what she intends to say, I feel she should be granted her request. In the end, it should save everyone a lot of time and trouble. He's trying to control everything. He is literally trying to control everything. Ugh, people like this. What's this all about, defendant? I'd like to make one simple request and I'll be finished.
Well then, what's your request?
Your Honor, I'd like you to put an immediate end to this trial. Huh? I confess to all charges against me. On February 21st of this year, I murdered Detective Bruce Goodman in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. No, Lana. Don't make me object that. I will object that. Boom! Son objected. You can't. Your Honor, the defendant's claim does not change the defense's plea. In that case, Mr. Wright, I no longer require your services. But Lana. Your Honor, I hereby forfeit my right to an attorney. The prosecution may lack direct evidence against me, but it has sufficiently proven its case through testimony and circumstantial evidence. I would like you to render your verdict now, if you please.
Well, the defendant certainly has the right to self-representation. Her request is legally valid, although this is an unprecedented situation. Indeed, it appears there is no further need to continue this trial, even if Mr. Wright may feel otherwise.
This can't be happening.
It appears that the time for the verdict has arrived. This court finds the defendant... How is this happening already? Who is this?
Oh, yes! Edgeworth, one moment, Your Honor.
Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution has not yet proven the defendant guilty beyond reasonable doubt. Any ruling at this stage would certainly be premature. Come now, Worthy. I understand this is a difficult time for you, but why don't you just be a good little boy and keep your mouth shut,
Oh, shit!
I don't think I care for your tone, Chief Gant. What? Creating another fabrication to cover up your past mistakes? Sorry, but I'm no longer the naive little boy you would have me be.
Woo, boy!
With this sudden confession from the defendant, it's obvious to me some kind of deal was struck behind the scenes.
Some kind of deal,
Not everyone operates as you do, Worthy.
That's low blow.
I thought so. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to change its first witness.
Oh? To whom?
As its first witness, the prosecution would like to call Miss Emma Skye. I request the court hears her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, I am exercising my right to self-representation. I don't think we need to contend. I don't care what you think, Miss Skye.
Ooh, this guy is super badass awesome.
The exposure of truth sometimes results in tragedy. However, no matter how tragic the truth may be, it would be an even greater tragedy to avert one's eyes from it.
Very well. The court shall grant the prosecution's request. That's okay with you, right, Chief Gant?
Worthy. You live to regret this. Mark my words. Miss Emma Skye, please take the stand. Looks like Edgeworth has decided to take the horse by the reins.
Son, he is sick. This is awesome.
Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Emma. Emma Skye. My occupation? I'm Lana's little sister, and I want to be a scientific investigator. 2 years ago, you encountered the serial killer Joe Dark of the Joe Dark killings. Is this correct? Yes. I'm trying my hardest to forget about that, though. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to recall those events one more time.
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember the trial concerns the murder of Detective Goodman. Is an incident that was resolved 2 years ago really all that relevant?
Yes, it most certainly is.
Oh, I'm not gonna say anything about it. Well then, okay.
He sure gave in fast. Now, please testify about what happened to you 2 years ago. The trip to yesterday has finally begun. It's bound to lead the truth behind this trial. Intensity. Intensities. 2 years ago. I was waiting in my sister's office that day. A man came running in and took me hostage. Neil Marshall rescued me, but I'll never forget what I saw that instant. The man raised up his knife and stabbed Mr. Marshall in the chest.
It's a good thing you weren't harmed.
I passed out. I don't remember much.
That's understandable. However, Please tell me, Mr. Edgeworth, what does this testimony have to do with Detective Goodman's murder?
That will soon become apparent, Your Honor.
You've got to admire him for his courage, considering he has no evidence. Very well, the defense may begin his cross examination. I think he wants me to do this. Oh, crap.
Alright. Tag team in this witch, yeah? I was waiting in my sister's office that day. A man came running in, took me hostage. I think the first one didn't need pressing. Although I said that last time, and look what had happened. A man. Yes, Joe Dark. He was a serial killer. Joe Dark was brought in for questioning on the day of that ceremony. We were desperate to get anything on him that would lead to an arrest.
When he saw his chance, he fled the room, right?
Upon fleeing the room, Dark proceeded to take the elevator. He must have been in panic because the elevator was going up. Then he ran into Sky and Gant's office. There was a lot of noise coming from outside, so I opened up the door to have a look. That's when I saw him. Neil Marshall rescued me.
I don't know why I'm doing this.
What was the prosecutor doing there? That day, there were two people present during Drake's questioning. Detective Damon Gant and Prosecutor Neil Marshall. Gant was there too. Neil Marshall had just received the King of Prosecutors Award. Young and dedicated, he went straight to the questioning room after the ceremony. I assumed that...
I just had a thought. But I will say after this, I assume that would also be why he was the first to run after dark.
When Emma grabbed me, I thought I was as good as dead.
And that's when the prosecutor's marshal came running in?
I don't clearly remember what happened then, but I'll never forget what I saw that instant.
Alright, let me explain what I think happened. I'm not sure, because also, this ties back in with Jake Marshall, right? He said that no way his brother could get beat, but he got killed. But then he got a punch in on, he was good enough to knock out that other guy, right? So I think that Joe Dark wasn't let loose. I mean, Joe Dark didn't run free when he got the chance. I think Gant let him loose, and then Neil Marshall chased after him. But then when Neil Marshall chased after him, I think Gant tried to stop him, and that's where his got stabbed was from, probably the chest. But then Neil Gant went upstairs and like knocked that guy out just in time, maybe. Or maybe he got stabbed, doesn't matter though. But I think Gant did something. He probably let him loose because he probably thought this would help make the case better or something. I don't know. Something along those lines.
Alright, let's continue. But I forget what I saw the instant. What'd you see? Can you tell us about that? Mr. Marshall jumped on Dark just then. The lights went out.
The lights?
It was just about the time of this year. There was a terrible storm going on and lightning struck nearby. So the electricity went out.
Wait a minute. If it is pitch dark in that room, you should have been able to see anything, right?
Right, but just then, lightning flashed again outside. That sudden flash left an unforgettable image of the scene in my mind.
I see.
I told the detective about what I saw then.
The detective?
Yes, Detective Goodman. He was in charge. He was the only one who heard what she saw. Detective Bruce Goodman, the victim. Let's hear more. So you spoke with Detective Goodman about this 2 years ago. Yes, that's what's so scary about this trial. And you told Detective Goodman about what you saw. Yes, but at the time the words just wouldn't come out. That's why I drew a picture. A picture? Yes, I think she mentioned that before.
Well, Mr. Wright, have you heard enough?
Can I stop here? Alright, tune in next time, guys, for more Phoenix Wright. We're gonna answer this question and get things rolling in this case. Thanks for watching, and tune in. I think this is the last trial, so this is gonna be very exciting. See you guys.
Nani?